On the other end of this line is a fish story that's taken 7 years to write.
We're doing crappie.
Jason Tyndall is full of one-liners.
Just not crappie.
Tyndall is, in his words, a guest at Moberly's Rothwell Park Lake.
Around the wilderness in God's country.
He was like, fishing, yes! He was absolutely thrilled. He could hardly wait for him to get there.
13 years ago, Tyndall suffered a traumatic brain injury after a car crash. Partially paralyzed, unable to fully use his hands or grip a fishing pole.
And go. Woo, good job.
But this is the fishing dock. Powered by a joystick with a 12-volt battery, it gives a charge to anglers who thought they'd never fish again.
Thrilled it to death.
And for people who can't use their hands, they can use their mouth.
No arm mobilization, you can use it with your sip and puff. You can sip it to draw in and draw it back, and then you let go to let it cast.
The dock in the fishing dock? Doc Blackmore. In 2004, this avid hunter and fisherman broke his neck while biking in the Rocky Mountains, unable to move and dying on a mountain. Doc's wife says he was given another chance because he knew he had something else left to do.
I remember another time when he said, it's not worth being alive if you're not living. And this was something that he associated with living.
Fishing. With the help of Cindy's employer, Orscheln Industries, Doc, paralyzed from the chin down, set out to develop a prototype for a pole that would allow him and others like him to fish.
One of the things that he always loved to do was fish. And so for me to see him be able to do that again after his accident was amazing. It's just, for me, indescribable, because it was just, he's not sedentary anymore. He can do things that he wants to do.
I think my husband got the most out of it, though, whether he was fishing with it and using it himself or whether he was giving it to somebody else and watching them for the first time, because I think he knew in his heart how precious that was.
Doc Blackmore passed away in 2009. That something else he had left to do is now in the hands of a new group of anglers who will now get to write their very own fish story. With videographer Scott Schaefer. That's a Sarah story.